Caitlin Clark has moved on from college, leaving behind her a trail of broken records and stellar achievements. Here's a look at Caitlin Clark's new team, the Indiana Fever, the women she's going to write the next chapters of her career with. Last year, the Fever had a brand new coach, Christy Side. She was facing and had to address a losing culture. And together with her team, she staged a big turnaround. They won more games last year than they'd won in the last 2 years. A big reason for this is the team that GM Lynn Dunn has built. She has some great pieces here. Let's start with Nelissa Smith. Nelissa Smith is one of the elite power forwards in the WNBA. She's a leading rebounder. She can score inside and out. She's 6'4". She has nice size. She has great strength. She can pass the ball. She does well in transition. She's an added piece and is one of the reasons why you can see the Fever have a promising future. Next, let's look at Leah Boston, a 6'5" center, Rookie of the Year last year and an All-Star. She's a great rebounder, passer. She plays great defense. She blocks shots. She does everything you could ask for. She's one of the best centers in the WNBA right now, and she's going to lift the Fever up to where there's no reason to think they can't do much better than they've done in the past and break the history that they've made and be a winning franchise from now on. Next, let's look at Kelsey Mitchell. She's the leading scorer on the Fever. She's dynamic. She can take it to the hole. She can pull up from three. She has a nice mid-range game. She hustles on defense. She's one of the players that other teams have to account for when they're scheming, because she can explode at any time and from any place on the court. She has the record for the highest scoring game in the history of the franchise with 38 points. Last year, the Fever drafted Grace Berrer in the first round of the WNBA draft, and make no mistake, she was a steal of the draft. She's a guard that can do it all. She can pass well. She has explosiveness. She can score inside and out. She can post up. She had one of the highest percentage from three-point shootings of any rookie in the WNBA. So she's going to give them something they haven't had, which is a guard who can come in and play both positions and defend well. Next, let's talk about Erica Wheeler. She's a starting point guard. She's one of the best point guards in the WNBA. She worked her way up from being undrafted to being an All-Star to being an All-Star MVP. She can score inside and out. She does very well in transition. She can shake and bake and get by people. And she is probably the best point guard that the Fever have ever had. In the offseason, the Fever added Kelsey Samuelson. She has nice size. She's a great outside shooter. She has a great overall game. She gives them something they haven't had, because a lot of times the Fever were sort of an undersized team. But they can match up with other teams now, because Samuelson's 6'3". She's very mobile. She can play defense, and she's a great hustling offensive player. Now, even if Clark hadn't come to this team, the Fever were looking up and looking to make a breakaway season. But now, with Clark in the mix, there's no reason to think they can't have a huge turnaround and do something really special. Their average margin of loss last year was just 5 points. And there's no reason to think, with the things that Clark adds, they can't overcome that. So I'm looking for them to actually reverse their season this year. They were 13-27 last year. I see no reason to think they can't win 27 games this year. So the Fever are the team to watch. The magic that Clark had in college is coming to the pros. And it's in Indiana. Don't miss out on it.